The pre-dawn chill of March 2025 wrapped around a lonely stretch of Route 19 near Macon, Georgia, where mist curled off the asphalt like a ghost reluctant to leave. The silence was heavy, broken only by the faint rustle of pines swaying in the breeze. A couple, Clara and Luis, took the back road to beat the early commute, their old SUV humming through the fog. As they crested a hill, Clara's hand shot to the dashboard. "Stop," she said, voice sharp. Luis eased onto the gravel shoulder, tires crunching. There, slumped in a roadside gully, lay a massive German shepherd, his black and tan coat slick with mud and blood. His breaths were shallow, each one a battle, a worn K9 collar dangling like a badge from a forgotten war. Most would have seen a stray, broken by some careless driver, but as Luis approached, a faint stir beneath the dog's body caught his eye. A small, living shape. What they uncovered beneath the shepherd's battered frame would unravel a secret buried for a decade, pulling them into a dangerous game of truth and betrayal. The dog, named Titan, lay still, his amber eyes clouded with pain but piercing with awareness. Clara knelt a few feet away, her voice soft, almost a whisper. "Hey, boy, we're not going to hurt you." Titan didn't flinch, his gaze steady, as if weighing their souls. Luis spotted the collar, scuffed but readable. "Titan. Military?" he asked, noting the faded engraving. Clara nodded, her fingers brushing the air near his matted fur. Then, a tiny whimper broke the quiet. Titan shifted, wincing, lifting his shattered leg just enough to reveal a puppy nestled against his chest. Barely 3 weeks old, its fur damp and trembling, it squeaked, pressing closer to Titan's warmth. "He's been shielding it," Clara gasped, her throat tightening. Luis's voice was low, reverent. All this time he didn't budge. Titan's eyes met theirs, a glint of trust flickering through his agony. They wrapped him in a blanket, careful not to jostle his wounds, and lifted him with the puppy into their SUV. Titan grunted, pain etched in every line of his body, yet he curled protectively around the pup, refusing to let it go. On the drive to an emergency vet in Warner Robins, Clara watched them in the rear view. Titan's labored breaths a testament to a duty he wouldn't abandon. "He's more than a dog," she said. Luis gripped the wheel, nodding. "He's a warrior." At the clinic, staff swarmed Titan, his condition grim fractured leg, internal bruising, near starvation. The puppy, named Nova by a nurse, was whisked to a warming box, frail but clinging to life. Dr. Ellen Hayes, the vet, examined Titan's collar and flank, uncovering a faded tattoo. 04789. "This is a military code," she said, her brow furrowing. "Not Polysea War dog, probably Afghanistan, over 10 years ago." Clara's pulse quickened. "How'd he end up here?" Ellen tapped her tablet. Unit 04789 was in a 2013 classified op. Handler killed, dogs listed as dead. Titan was sent to a private contractor. Then nothing. Luis frowned. "Nothing." Ellen nodded. "He dropped off the grid. Until now, with this pup." Clara's mind raced. Why was a hero left to die, guarding a puppy no one expected? That night, Clara couldn't rest, haunted by Titan's eyes panic when they separated him from Nova, then relief when she was returned. He hadn't just stumbled on the pup. He'd chosen to protect her, sacrificing his body to keep her alive. A phone call jolted the silence. Luis answered, his voice wary. "Who's this?" A cold, clipped voice replied. "You found a dog on Route 19. German Shepherd, name's Titan. Return him, $6,000 reward." Luis's skin crawled. "Who are you?" The line went dead. Clara's heart sank. "They know he's alive." The next day, Dr. Hayes showed them Titan's shaved flank, revealing scars and the tattoo. "He survived something brutal," she said. "This pup's eyes ice blue are rare, like a female K9 from his unit. Kira, reported dead." Clara's breath hitched. "Kira's pup?" Hayes nodded. "Could be. If so, Titan's guarding more than just a stray." A black van idled across from the clinic, its tinted windows hiding watchful eyes. Clara's gut screamed danger. "We can't stay," she told Hayes. Under cover of night, they moved Titan and Nova to Luis's brother's cabin in the Chattahoochee Forest, a remote hideout with no cell signal. Titan, weak but vigilant, tracked their every move. Nova curled against his side. Clara scoured old files from her days as AK-9 program intern, finding a 2013 roster. Unit 04789, Handler LT. Michael Torres, K9's Titan and Kira. Mission, Operation Vanguard, Afghanistan. Report, all perished in a blast. But Titan lived, and maybe Kira did, too. This was no accident, Clara whispered, her voice trembling. They covered up a civilian strike, families, kids, gone. Titan's proof it wasn't clean. Luis's eyes darkened. And Nova's blood ties her to Kira, a witness they want erased. Just past midnight, a twig snapped outside the cabin. Titan growled, deep and low, ears rigid. Clara jolted awake, peering through the blinds. A shadow flitted through the trees. Someone's out there, she hissed, shaking Luis. He grabbed a crowbar, slipping into the dark. Titan struggled upright, his broken leg buckling, but lunged for the door. Stay, boy, Clara pleaded, but he pushed past, limping into the night. A shout, Luis's voice, then a scuffle. Clara ran out, heart pounding. A man in black pinned Luis, but Titan charged, teeth sinking into the attacker's arm. Blood sprayed as the man screamed, shoving Titan off before fleeing into the woods. Titan collapsed, gasping, his strength drained. Clara dropped beside him, hands on his fur. You saved him, she choked out. Luis, bruised but standing, nodded. We're sitting ducks here. Dr. Hayes, alerted by a desperate text, urged them to return. I've got a contact in Homeland Security, she said. At dawn, they met Agent Nathan Cole in a Savannah parking lot, a stern man in a dark suit. He eyed Titan, his face tightening. Unit 04789, Operation Vanguard, he said. A strike hit a village by mistake. The military buried it, claimed the dogs died. Titan and Kira escaped, and someone wants that secret dead. Clara's voice shook. Why now? Cole glanced at Nova. Her blood links to Kira, evidence of the truth. He promised a South Carolina K-9 sanctuary, secure and hidden. Titan, sensing refuge, relaxed, letting them load him and Nova into a fortified van. Clara's chest ached as it pulled away, Cole's words echoing. You saved a witness they wanted silenced. In South Carolina's secret facility, Titan mended, his limp easing, his spirit unbroken. Nova grew swiftly, a bundle of mischief, always at Titan's side. Clara and Luis visited weekly, their bond with the dogs deepening. A charred tag, unearthed in Afghanistan, read Kira 04789. She lived to birth Nova, Clara whispered, tears falling. Whispers grew. Kira sighted in Iraq, dragging a chain. Months later, a gaunt female shepherd, scarred but alive, arrived at the sanctuary. Titan froze, then whimpered, rushing to her. Kira pressed against him, noses touching through the wire. Nova bounded over, tail wagging, a family whole again. Clara, sobbing, clutched Luis's hand. They found each other. A year later, in Savannah, Clara and Luis adopted Titan, Nova, and Kira, giving them a sprawling coastal farm. Titan patrolled the fields, a general at peace. Nova, now sleek and fierce, saved a stranded hiker from a marsh, her bark echoing Titan's duty. Kira basked in the sun, her scars fading. Their story stayed hushed, suppressed by those who buried war crimes, but it burned in Clara's heart, a saga of loyalty defying betrayal. One evening, under a live oak, Titan howled, low and ancient, Nova and Kira joining in. Clara smiled, whispering, "You carried the truth." Their legacy lived, not in headlines, but in every step they took together. Was Clara's decision to hide Titan heroic or dangerously naive? Should the military's cover-up be exposed publicly, risking national fallout, or kept quiet for stability? Are dogs like Titan true witnesses to human crimes, or is their role overstated? Share your thoughts below, hit that like button, and subscribe for stories that demand you take a side.